Hello, my name is Kaylin and welcome to my YouTube channel. So as you might be able to tell from my wall here, some things have changed in my life. I have not been on YouTube in the past 7 months. So this is gonna be a quick update, but also kind of just talking about, as you may have guessed from my wall, how quarantine has led me to becoming a K-pop stan. If you've known me in real life, it's probably very shocking. And if you know me off the internet, this is why you know me. Before we get into anything, I'd like to quickly say, I know that this account is basically a shit show, and I see what I did there? Okay, I won't do that again. I'm going to draw a little bit while I talk about kind of how I got into K-pop whilst in quarantine. So, my first introduction to K-pop was when I was like 14, around like 15 to 16 is when I saw it. Where I'm from, K-pop was a big deal, and because of that, I knew a couple people who were like really into K-pop, right? And I knew someone, and they introduced me to K-pop, and they showed me the dances, and I learned some of the dances without knowing what the hell I was doing, and then I stopped. I just didn't care. So after that, I was kind of like, whoa, K-pop stans they're intense, and I was like, I cannot do that. With this ignorance of mine, I basically disowned the entirety of K-pop, all K-pop. I think a major part of that was because I had a big anime phase. A part of me was trying to compensate the amount of cringe I had. Well, not that anime or stuff like that is cringe, it's just I was cringy when I was 14 to 13. And then quarantine hit. And the way that I reverted back to my 14-year-old self. So what happened was, I was reintroduced to K-pop when my sister got into K-pop. So my sister got into K-pop during quarantine, exactly around the beginning of quarantine, and she came up to me. She was like, hey Kaylin, I found this boy group. And my sister's not a boy group stan, she's mostly a girl group stan. So she was like, I found this boy group and they've got pretty good music. And then she was like, listen to how deep this guy's voice is. I was like, okay, I can do that. So she she shows me this guy on YouTube, this song called God's Menu. And she's telling me, she's like, look at how deep his voice is. And I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever. Couldn't care less. And she's like, oh, you know, him and this other dude are Australian. She's like, well, you like Australians? I do, but I didn't care. So she shows me them and I ignore them. And then months later, TikTok decided to show me a video. The video was of this blonde dude dancing, and he looked like an anime character from an anime I used to watch. He pops up, and I'm like, who is this man? Because it's a good video. And the anime was Yuri on Ice, and the man was Hyunjin from Stray Kids. And I remember, because I saw the tags, it said Stray Kids Hyunjin, and I was like, oh, I remember Stray Kids. And I was like, I did not realize that they had this man's. So I started getting into it, you know, Googling things. I pressed the Hyunjin tag and I saw this one video of him dancing to God's Menu. If you've ever pressed that tag, you know what video I'm talking about. It's the most popular video. And I decided I had to animate it. I was like, I don't know how to animate. I don't care. I need to animate this man dancing. So I started working on that, and of course while I'm working on that, I start looking into every single video I can find of this man on TikTok, and then of course I find a Stray Kids account and I see the other members. Yeah, I started watching all the dynamics and I was like, these kids, these dudes are entertaining. And I was like, great, I found my new obsession. I didn't think that it would last this long. I thought that in like a month or so, I would be over it. I am not over it. I am not over it. But yeah, so back to the story. I was like, I'll be over soon, whatever. And then, like I said, I watched all these videos, yada yada. I learned he was a Pisces. I was like, I'm a Virgo, this won't work. I started getting into the other members and I started watching their interviews because, you know, like 5-second TikTok videos were not enough. And I watched one interview in particular. I forgot the guy's name.
Zach Zhang.
The one where he asks Felix to speak French.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Felix.
If you know, you know. If not, I'll insert a little clip. And in this interview, a particular person caught my eye. Who, you may ask? None other than Bang Chan. Bang Chan himself. So yes, I'm watching this stupid interview and I'm like, who's that one? I'm like, because talked a lot about, it was about the clay, the clay album, like they're talking about Levanter and stuff like that. And I was like, he sounds like really passionate. Of course, I'm now emotionally invested in Stray Kids. But yeah, so I fell fast and hard, as people call it. And before this, I did like, my sister was a big Luna fan, so I did watch a lot of Luna videos, and like I drew Chewy from Louis. So I was kind of getting slightly into K-pop, and like I said, so I am just vibing, chilling, falling in love with Bang Chan. And I was like, this won't last very long. It's just a, it's just a quick thing. You know, he's gonna be like my crush of the month. It's gonna go away. It's fine. It was not fine. And then of course, out of nowhere, the other boys start to like, because I'm just getting emotionally invested, right? Knocking on Top was released, and the whole winter sports came out, so I became a fan around January, and so a lot of content was being thrown at me about Stray Kids. If you guys watched my last YouTube video, it was a merch video where I just designed merch, and like Stray Kids was in it, and it was literally like, I was a fan of Stray Kids for I think about a week or two when I made that video, and I started drawing fan art of them, and this is where I think the major shift happened. So I have an art account on Instagram, and in this art account, a lot of my followers did not give a fuck. They were like, we don't know what the hell Stray Kids is. You know, they were like, you used to draw pretty women, where are the pretty women? And I was like, honestly, you're asking amazing questions that I cannot answer right now. So they were like okay with it, but then I obviously realized very quickly that I needed to get more Stray Kids like people to follow me, because they were going to be the ones who appreciated my drawings. Stray Kids. I started following every single Stray Kids fan account I could find. I met a lot of like artists who were like into K-pop and Stray Kids, and they're all like my really good friends now after 7 months of doing this. And we had like a lot of art swaps. Half of the like prints on my wall and stuff, I'll like tag everyone. Oh, they're mostly art swaps, or they're just like, yeah, little things like that. I think that really like got me invested in Stray Kids even more, was the community. It's just a really nice fan. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm actually like making this video, is because a lot of, you know, who I'm friends with now and stuff encourage me to. So shout out to you guys. Love you. I think a big part of K-pop is that they will give you so much content. I'm used to not getting a year's worth of content from an artist I like, but in K-pop they are like, they will give you new content every week, or at least Stray Kids do. I don't know if every K-pop group is like this, but then I learned about Chan's Room, and of course you know, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, then I learned about Chan's Room, and I was like, oh, now I get to like see him every weekend. Immaculate. My first Chan's Room actually was the Valentine's Day one, which my friend found very cute. So I got that going for me. Yeah, now I love all of Stray Kids. I've become very emotionally invested in them. I adore all of them, and now I don't think I can leave anytime soon. So yes, that is kind of how I got into Stray Kids and just K-pop in general. I think that's all I have to say about my experience with K-pop. That's the end of my video. This video was inspired by Mike's Mike. I'm mostly making this video because I want more K-pop people to find my channel so I can make more K-pop videos. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. You can like it if you like. And hopefully I will make more videos, at least more frequently than every 7 months. If you guys have any video suggestions, you can always comment them down below. And yeah, you can follow my social media links here. I'll also put them all at the end of the video. And hope you like the art that I produced at the end. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!